Legend Woodcrafts. You should buy it.
No, definitely. I mean, the whole time I was thinking it is so rare to order something like this and it be like perfect.
Yeah, I know.
And I was totally expecting to be disappointed in some way.
Not at all.
I'm not, no.
All right, so shall we do this?
Yes.
So we moved into our new home up in Ithaca, New York, and we realized we didn't have a dining room table. So we started looking online, and we decided that we wanted something that was more than just a regular table. We wanted something that was a conversation piece. And so my partner Sumru said, why don't we do a live edge piece, right?
Yeah, and I was scrolling through all those furniture websites. I was like I was trying to decide whether we should go the Wayfair way or something else. And then Keith came up with this idea of like maybe we should contact a woodworker and have it custom made for us rather than just ordering a ready-made one.
Yeah,
It
so
was a great idea.
yeah, well, we ended up looking at lots of different websites in the upstate New York area, and we sent just an inquiry to maybe a half a dozen different woodworkers, and Michael called us the next day, and we had a conversation. I think we spoke for like 45 minutes, and it was great. I mean, we didn't know what we wanted really. All we knew is we wanted a live edge because we thought that was cool. And he talked us through all of the different options. He said he could work within our budget. And what was really great was that he explained just the process to us. We understood how much went into it, and that made the piece more meaningful to us because it wasn't just a mass-produced table. It was something that came from an actual tree and a slab that he bought from somebody locally, and he created this to our custom specifications.
Yeah, it's as customized as it gets. And some of the other woodwork workshops also responded to our emails, but they were very like copied and pasted, like cliche like answers. So that didn't really got us to trust them, but the way Michael engaged with us definitely did. And I think it was also Michael who mentioned the possibility of a river table, which was amazing because I remember a few years ago I was like looking for a coffee table, and I discovered that river tables were a thing, and they were beautiful, but they were also expensive, and you had to trust the person who was doing it, otherwise it wasn't worth it. I guess like we trusted.
Yeah,
Michael.
trust was a really big thing. This is a big expense for us. We aren't very wealthy people, but we decided rather than pay, half of the price or a third of the price for something that was eventually going to be garbage on the side of the road, we thought, why not invest in a piece of furniture that will stay in our family for hopefully for generations. And as soon as they showed up with this piece, we were just over the moon. I mean, it was exactly what we had hoped for, but again,
But
we
better.
didn't. Yeah, because we didn't know exactly what we wanted. And what I really appreciated was that Michael, he kept us posted on each step along the way and kept us a part of the decision making process. So when it came to what type of epoxy to use, I had never even heard the word epoxy before. But he explained to us all the different types, and we made the decision together. So again, it was more than just having a custom table made. It was like we were a part of having that table made.
And learning a lot about it during the process. Like I had no idea that there were different kinds of finishes which are actually better and healthier to use on a table. So I guess we wouldn't have an idea if we got it online.
That's for sure. I also really appreciated that there were little things, little upgrades that he made to the table. That was something that we didn't think about, didn't know, but it totally makes it look better. Putting a little apron on to make it look weightier on top. He gave us an even better piece of wood for the stand, the base underneath, and
I have a
this.
confession here. I actually thought about whether the tabletop itself will look a little too thin, but then I was like, whatever, it's gonna look beautiful anyways. But then it turns out Michael also thought about it, and he made this upgrade. It's really awesome.
Yeah. Another thing was we're not very familiar with different types of wood. So when he asked us what type of wood we wanted, we didn't quite know what to say. And so we described to him the different furniture that we already had. We sent him pictures, and he recommended black walnut. And this not only does it go along with all the rest of the furniture that we have, but I mean it is just incredibly beautiful. And as we learned, there is a huge demand for it. So we feel very grateful to have such a high quality piece of wood.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Legend Woodcrafts. You should buy it.
No, definitely. I think the ready-made furniture out there is very expensive too.
Yeah.
Um,
What's also really cool is like we have a story now to go along with this table, because it wasn't something that was bought online. Nobody else in the entire world has a version of this table. It is one of a kind, and we are just so grateful that we discovered Legend Woodcrafts.
yes, thank you, Legend.
Oh, also, another thing that really helped us is that we don't have a pickup truck. We had no way of being able to pick this up, and Michael and his apprentice Matt were so just amazing in being able to deliver this. Take a 3-hour drive to our home, set it up. Really explain to us how to take care of it. Even explain to us what to do if there's a dent or there's a scratch in it. I feel as if we didn't just buy a table. We actually have a partner in this in Michael and in Legend Woodcrafts.
Yeah, I think we will totally go to them for future projects.
Yeah, now already we're starting to think about new things that we want, whether it's coasters or shelves or new furniture. So I have a feeling that this is not the last that they will hear from us.
Yeah, it's really great also to know that we can work with Michael in terms of the aftercare. Like it was really relieving to hear that if there's a dent or a scratch, he will either be here to fix it or send us material and teach us how to do it. It was really relieving and useful because we have a puppy and she really likes chewing on things.
Yeah, and something that I think we've missed in not having a dining room table for the last few months has been that experience of being able to just gather around a table to look each other in the eyes and have a conversation while we're eating instead of sitting side by side in front of the TV.
Not talking.
Yeah, and when we have guests and company over, this is going to be a conversation piece. I think that everybody who sees this table is going to ask us questions about it, and it helps to have things to say other than this is the website that we bought it at, and you can look at this exact table here. As I said, it's one of a kind, and it's ours, and we're so excited about it.
Yes. I think we're done.